Welcome to the Roaming Yeti podcast, where we share stories and tips to inspire you to roam your neighborhood and the world. I'm your host and head Yeti, Beth Scalacci. Let's take a moment to celebrate the fact we made it through January. I feel like there's so much pressure to make all the changes in January that, I actually end up cocooning. Like I don't want to deal with all the resolutions and new year, new you. I try to set some goals, usually more business goals and some personal goals, but nothing new. And it's usually not even because it's New Year's. It's just sort of after the holidays, and I got out of I got out of good habits and into bad habits. So it's just sort of like that reset. But I personally like to sit back in January and plan for the rest of the year. I sort of take a quiet month and really do my planning then. And so you've probably noticed that the blog and the podcast has been quiet for a while, but I have been working in the background. So as you can tell right now, this is a different format than usual for the podcast, but something I wanted to do and let you know what's going on with Roaming Yeti and what we have coming up, in case you haven't seen some of the blog posts because you were so busy over the holidays as well. In January, I kicked off the Roaming Yeti bingo cards. And these are not really a new year, new you kind of thing, as you could tell how I handle my January. This is much less downward dog and more try a new cheese at the grocery store kind of thing. But hey, if doing downward dog's your thing, like, go for it. I am not here to yuck your yum. This is really about getting out of the rut, finding your creativity again, just getting out there. These are fun activities to get out, try new things, and take a little time for yourself. Do things for other people, do things for yourself. It's just some fun stuff. It is not high pressure. But those who have joined us, I hope you're having a great time with it. Those who are just hearing about now, I hope that you head over to the website and sign up. And let me give a little bit of background on why I started all this. In 2022, it was a tough year for not only me, but a lot of people. And I learned that when I get overly stressed, I shut down and really get into a rut, especially creatively. And I really wanted to come out of that stress-induced rut and realized I needed to push myself to do more things, some new, some fun, some creative, and some that spread kindness to others. So I had this idea of a bingo card where each square has something I could do during the month to keep me motivated and hopefully let go of my stress. I feel like I'm sort of like Elsa this year. Like, I just want to let it go. Things that bother me, things that are stressful. I just want to be in a better headspace this year. So I will be sending these monthly cards to everyone who's on the mailing list. So if you're already on the list, you probably already got your January one. You'll be getting your rest of the year cards. Thank you for signing up. If you aren't and you want to join us, head over to the website, theroamingyeti.com, and sign up for that newsletter. It will allow you to download it right after you subscribe. And then each month, a new card will land right in your inbox. Nothing else you have to do. You're all set. From month to month, there may be some familiar boxes, may have some things, some that build on last month's boxes. You never know. But for the most part, each month will be different. I look at I look at a lot of the holidays, and we make fun of the food holidays and all those things of National Margarita Day, but I sort of just incorporated those into the bingo card just so people really had a sense of just something different to do and try. Again, we get so used to our routines, and when we're motivated, we are in motion and we're great and we're moving. When we're motivated, we're just stuck and we can't get that motivation and that momentum going again. So again, this is just really hopefully ways to get you unstuck. As far as the quote unquote rules, they're pretty straightforward. Do the items in a row, a column, or diagonal to make bingo. And of course, there's going to be overachievers that want to do all the boxes, and go for it. But don't overwhelm yourself. Again, this is for fun. Some blocks have dates tied to them because of the days of observance, but that doesn't mean you have to do that activity on that specific date. It's just about getting out of your routine and having fun and spreading joy. So, it might say January 24th, but you don't need to do it on January 24th. Do it anytime during that month. I will be pinning a topic on our Facebook page each month that will allow us to discuss that month's bingo card, and we can all share our ideas and experiences. Also, if you post pictures to your social media, and I hope you do, share pictures of what you're doing, because I really want to see, please tag the Roaming Yeti account and also use the hashtag Roaming Yeti Bingo so I can see them and also share. Or if you want to tell me in private what you're doing, that would be great too. Just DM me and let me know, because I'm really interested. And on Pinterest, every month I will be sharing some resources and ideas to help you complete that month's bingo boxes. And I will be labeling those boards by month so you can easily find them. So just head over to the Roaming Yeti Pinterest account, which you can find that link on the website if you're not already following. I'm sharing a lot of other travel-related links over there as well. I do know there are some activities that people have done in January that I wanted to share with you. I'm not going to name any names. I know for self-care day, take a day for yourself, that there was a mani and pedi, manicure and pedicure done. Also, in the same day, someone took that a little different and treated themselves to a pack of Oreos. I have been informed that person did not eat them all in the same day, but, just decided that they would treat themselves and go out and buy that. Someone tried at the grocery store a new product, a plant-based snack, which she really liked, which is cool. Lots of eating New Year's food for good luck, eating pork and sauerkraut. I know we personally did pulled pork here, and cowboy caviar that had black-eyed peas. That was our good luck dinner. And I know that someone else tried out a new brewery, and that was not me. I have not made it to a new brewery yet this month. But, people are getting out there and just trying something a little new, like nothing drastic, just not always going back to their comfort place. So I think that's really cool. And I hope, if this sounds fun, and I hope it does, I would love for you to join us. And did I mention it's 100% free? It really is. So head over to theroamingyeti.com and sign up for the newsletter. Again, you can download the month immediately, and then future months will land in your mailbox. Next, I want to talk about Roaming Yeti merch is here. I put together a few shirt designs with our infamous Yeti. Her name is Addie. And this is the best way to support the Roaming Yeti. These are super soft shirts that, again, I put the mascot Addie on them. I went a little extra mile and got a nice tri-blend soft t-shirt. So they lay a little better. They cost a little more, but I'm really happy with with the results. And like I said, this is a great way to support. Running this site and podcast isn't free. So any support would be greatly appreciated. You can order those shirts at yeti2shop.com, or you can hit the shop button on the Roaming Yeti website. And I can't wait to see you rocking those shirts out there, whether it's the grocery store or Eiffel Tower, wherever you are. I hope, again, you snap a picture of your shirt with Addie on it and tag us and let us know where you're roaming. I know I say on pretty much every podcast that I'm excited. I say it a lot, but I'm really looking forward to the upcoming episodes of the podcast. We are adding some city insiders that will share their favorite things about the cities they live in. We're also talking to a travel advisor on when and how to work with travel advisors. And also, we are speaking with a bourbon expert to sort of give me a little bit of an education on bourbon so we can hit some of those Kentucky bourbon trails while out visiting our daughter. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss an episode. And one of my goals for this year is to move the podcast away from an every other week format to an every week format, and also not do seasons. I want to pretty much try to keep this consistent throughout the year, which is a big goal, and we'll see how I can do how I do on that. In the coming months, I will also be adding some Disney-centric podcast where I share my thoughts and opinions on how to plan a trip, things you should do at the different parks, and some of the stories and histories that are sprinkled throughout the parks that you can start to understand sort of the magic and the reason people are so attracted to these theme parks beyond the rides. And I may even be able to talk a co-host into joining me if I can get her to sit down over spring break and talk about some of the parks. But I also want to hear from you. If you know anyone I should interview for the podcast, and whether they're a city insider or have something unique to share with our community, let me know. You or they can fill out the contact form on the website, or direct message me on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll be in touch. Because like I said, I'm trying to do this weekly, so I am definitely going to need some support and help of finding people to talk to. But one last thing, and I need to ask you a favor. Can you please share the Roaming Yeti with your friends and family that you think would be interested? Let them know about the blog, the podcast, and or the bingo card. Word of mouth is really the best way for us to grow and get more people into the community. And again, those things are free to do. Buying merch is great, but even just sharing the content to get people here and listening, and I really want the support of our guests so that as many ears are hearing their great information because they're taking the time to sit down with me. But as always, thank you for listening and your support. I love talking to people about their trips, their expertise, and their hometowns, and putting this information together for you. So thank you for your time, and until next time, keep roaming.